Hello? We back? We back? We back, we back, we back? Oh, I've got to fix things. So Stupid says we are back. Good. I need to fix my broadcast because it's going to do a new broadcast on OBS on YouTube, isn't it? It's going to use the same settings. Why can't things just work, you know? It would be so nice if things just worked. I managed to get through 2 games with Edsy last week when I fixed things, and that was fine. So that was like at 2 in the afternoon rather than the evening time, but I don't know what's going on, man. Is it broadcasting to YouTube yet? It should be. Yeah, we're there. Alright, we're back on YouTube, we're back on Twitch. My tummy's all nervous because things broke. Fingers crossed we can get through a game or 2. God, this was not the anxiety dream I needed right now. Oh, guys, it's like 5:01. I think Doctor forfeits. He's late. Give me the points. No, of course not. If we needed to reschedule or something, of course we would. So how are you guys doing? How's things? Apart from my my general state of I'm all right. Oh, very good. Yeah, if we're here for 15 minutes and the teacher hasn't made it into the classroom, then we get a free period. Right, turn that fan back off. I always feel like I'm always really far left in frame in this bit because of where I sit and where the camera is, but when the monitor's this wide, it's hard to put the camera in the middle. Welcome in, Vincent. Welcome in, Nino. Oh, go away. I don't want to update some other random piece of software right now. That is not going to help. I have no idea if there's a setting that I can change that would make me more stable in OBS, but if there is, I'm not going to find it now. Hey, Doc's in the call.
Hello. Well, I guess turn you down a little bit. Alright, try it again.
Hello, this is Gothic Lords UK reporting from merry old England where the sun is actually shining.
Sounds merry. Welcome.
Chat, can you hear Doc all right?
Sounds good to me. Well, this is a long time coming, man.
Yeah, I think for the year and a half we've known each other, I don't think we've ever actually spoken voice to voice before. Pleasure to meet you.
It's crazy it's taken us this long to get together.
I think mostly it's like between time zones and my full-time job and need for sleep, there isn't much time to squeeze things in between.
Yeah. I guess you have a job, and so that makes things more difficult.
That's pretty much it. Right. Chat says you're quiet, so I've boosted you up a bit. Hopefully
Okay.
that's
I mean, we
right.
can do a little bit more vamping. We could do a little bit more podcasts. You want to do podcasts? I got time.
Yes, so what was the decision to change 8-Ball from planets back to tarot cards all about?
Oh, so originally the idea to switch from tarot cards to planet cards, that was my idea. I thought it could be kind of interesting. You get random planet cards, and then maybe if you get enough of a certain planet card, it kind of pulls you in a certain direction. And I think that's kind of fun for me, like orbital tag, for example. I think it's kind of fun. If you get an early orbital tag, 3 levels, that's a strong pull in a certain direction. Just sort of like in general, we say there's a lot of signpost jokers in the game that sort of give information to new players, like what is the game about, gives you information about like what you could be doing, what you should be doing. Like all of the page 1 jokers, for example, they say, okay, play a certain poker hand or play a bunch of hearts or diamonds or whatever it is. So I thought the 8-Ball could serve that role. It turns out that if you just get random planet cards, even if you get a lot of them evenly spread across the board, is quite terrible. It's quite not impactful. So we went back to the old version of it being tarot cards.
Well, it was a good effort at making a change and seeing what works and what doesn't and adapting on the fly.
Yeah, the original version of 8-Ball, if people don't know, is if you played any hand containing at least 2 8s, then you would get a guaranteed tarot card. 1 tarot card every 2 8s.
Yeah,
and then so we changed that to now it's 1 tarot card every 4 8s, right? It's 1 in 4 chance for a tarot card.
Yeah.
And of course you can augment this with re-triggering effects and probability increasing effects like oops, all 6s. I guess that's the only one in the game, but now you could potentially get multiple tarot cards from one hand, which could be kind of exciting if you're willing to put in the work and lean into it.
Good stuff. Right, my volume on this end is now good for chat. They are reporting. I will let you know, just about 8 minutes ago, I had a hiccup in OBS where my frames were dropping and I disconnected. And when that happened in my previous matches, that is when I got kicked out versus Bear during PvPs. It kicked me out to the main menu and then I couldn't play PvP back in that same server we were in. So in the event that we just keep getting disconnected, I'm just going to have to take the L because there isn't time to do loads of replanning of stuff, and I've already updated OBS and Windows and graphics drivers and stuff, so at the moment I don't know what's causing that problem. But I reset Windows, so my uptime is only like 15 minutes now, so hopefully we just
I guess my schedule's open, so if we need to play more, if we need to do another time, I would be willing to do it, but if it's not gonna work out for your schedule, then I understand.
Yeah,
but,
I mean,
hopefully we don't have any problems at all.
Fingers crossed. Like, I know obviously I've got my match against Nandre, and then finals are basically on Saturday, so it'll be squeezing it into a tight time frame, but if we can, we shall.
Yeah.
All right, would you like to host?
I can do that. That's a thing that I can do. Let's see here. Okay. Are you using the latest? Are you using 2.8 version?
No, I'm on the 0.2.6 version that we reverted back to because 0.2.7 was all broken and busted.
Ah, okay. Then one of us needs to change. Yeah, 2.7 had some bugs, and then they released the 2.8, which fixed most things, it seems like. So I'm on 2.8 now.
Zeno didn't post a 2.8 to the announcements channel, so I haven't got that. If you can send me the link directly to it, I can change, or if you're happy to revert, one of the two.
Let's see here. If I do this and then I'll just put it in the general chat. That
All
should
right,
take you to the right place.
chat. There's going to be no music for a minute.
Zano's got a more direct link, I guess, GitHub link. And then also using the latest Steam modded release, maybe was like 2 weeks old. It's 506 is the latest.
I think I'm on that, but I'd have to triple check. This is the fun part of using mods, isn't it?
I wish it was easier. I wish they would just update themselves. I wish you would.
It would be nice if we had like Steam modded, no, like
Yeah, yeah.
what's it, Steam Workshop, that's it.
Yeah.
But I'll take what I can get.
Yeah, I heard that the Steam Workshop experience might be worse for developers, like mod developers.
Yeah.
Don't like it as much, even though it is like easier for the user, easier for the players. There is a newer Balatro mod manager, so not just like the Steam modded mod loader framework, but there's actually a mod manager. Maybe that's something that we could look into in the future.
All right, it's going to take me a minute while I just fix my thing that I've definitely just broken.
Classic. Yeah, no problem.
I enjoyed your 100,000 subscriber video, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah. If, I can't talk about, my history or I guess, my origin without giving you a shout out every time.
I've seen it now in that one and in the when you played my what's it called? Game Jam game?
The Rise of the Pawn or
That
something.
one.
That game
Yeah.
was really fun, man. Has it I guess you do it for a game jam and then you just forget about it. Like, have you gone back to it? Have you updated it at all?
The guys were still kind of poking it with some new updates and bits and pieces, but I haven't really had any more contribution to it, and I don't think that it's had anything further than kind of a few weeks afterwards, but they might like to get back to it. I've no idea. Because it becomes a nightmare. If it ever like became suddenly very successful and then we wanted to actually sell it, then like the legalities of like who gets what cut and the lawyers involved for splitting up the finances would become atrocious. Right, let me get back into Balatro and then we can compare notes on what version of the game is running according to the note in the top corner.
Sure. It's nice that they put it there front and center.
Oh, yeah. Right, I'm connected.
I saw you were playing, maybe not super recently, but at one point you played Replicat, the like memory game.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was the pre-release beta, that one. Or like the...
still in beta. It's not like a complete product or whatever, but pretty good so far. I had a lot of fun with it for a little while.
Right, from the top, I am currently on 1.0.10-full.
Okay.
1.0.0 tilde beta hyphen 0323b hyphen steam modded.
Okay.
Are you on different Steam modded?
323 might be too old.
Do I need that as well?
That's like, it's like a month and a half old.
Oh, really?
323. I can get you the link for the newer one. Go ahead, read off the multiplayer.
0.2.8 multiplayer.
All right, cool. Correct. Oh, there's even a 509C. Well, I'm gonna send you the link for 506. Because that's the one that I have, and Zano's telling us that 509 might not be stable.
All right. Oh, it sent me to a GitHub page rather than a direct download.
Yeah.
Do I just want source code.zip at the bottom?
Wait, the link that I put, it should take you to the release page. You should be able to just scroll down to where the... Wait. Does it not have it? Yeah, if you scroll down to source code zip at the bottom.
Thank you for your
To
patience,
be honest,
chat.
I'm not great with technical stuff, so I can't help you too much.
You're all good.
Oh, apparently I'm being told that the Balatro mod manager automatically updates Steam modded. That's kind of big.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. I have to keep a link to the correct file structure just so I know where I should update my folders for downloads and stuff. Otherwise, I end up going through the back end of Steam files and getting it all wrong.
I've got I think 4 different Balatro folders using different mod configurations.
Downloads. I should probably get out of Balatro before I change this.
Yeah, it doesn't update until you launch it. Sorry to keep distracting you, but like we said before, we never get to chat, so I wanted to ask you, was there a game that really impressed you in the last like 6 months? Like really like indie game that surprised you?
God, that's a great question. The problem is I see like 400 indie games.
I know. That's why you're the person to ask, because I feel like you got the finger on the pulse.
I had a surprising amount of fun with OMG words.
OMG words.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
okay.
it's basically Scrabble meets Balatro.
Right.
So
okay,
you can
simple concept, interesting.
So you get relics that change how you score. Lots of things are similar to the ones in Balatro, but then you can also you can put stickers on the Scrabble board which change the properties of the tile that you place on that square, and you can change the properties of the tiles in your bag of tiles that you're drawing from to create the words.
Okay. So it's your deck building, you're changing the tiles in the deck, but then also you're, building the board. You said you could put stickers on the board. That's interesting.
Yeah, so you can get you might have a tile that gives you plus 20 extra points, and then you put that on a grid marker that gives you $1 when you play that. But if you know anything about Scrabble, you can play, like if I've got the word boy and there's an open space at the end of it with a bonus point tile on it, and then down in the column instead of the row, I play the word girls and I make boys and girls, the S scores twice on the tile that you've placed it on because it exists at the end of one word and the end of a second word, so that tile triggers twice when scoring occurs.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. That's
okay.
Cool.
I think I am in the correct place now with files and stuff. It says everything's working. It says the mod is loaded successfully, so I think we should be good.
Okay. If it runs, then, it can't be that bad, right?
It should be working.
All right, so then let me create a lobby again. Let me make sure we got the vanilla rules. grab the join code for you.
Go for
right there.
Discord again. Right. Play. Join a lobby. Paste from clipboard.
All right.
We're in.
Okay. And I guess now we need a coin flip.
We do.
I don't have one handy.
I don't have a physical coin. I can pull up Google and ask it to toss a coin.
This is acceptable.
Alright, I'm going to load the page, but not take the immediate result because I need to get the page up for chat. Right. Chat, you can see the coin toss right here. So I will count down from 3 and then I'll let you call it and we'll get the result.
Count down from 3? Okay, sure.
3, 2, 1, call it.
Tails.
It's tails.
Nice. Ooh. There we go. I got the hardest part out of the way.
That's the easy bit. The hard part's making the decision after.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's easy. If I'm picking, right, then it's going to be, I'm going to take you to my home turf. We're going to go Zodiac deck.
All right, if we're going to go Zodiac deck, I guess I'm going to take you to my home turf of Purple Stake.
Purple? Uh-oh. I wasn't prepared for purple.
All right, just
I
before
only do white or gold.
Just before we jump in, I have to run to the bathroom before we get started, and then we can kick off.
Okay.
Cool. Sorry, I gotta run. All right, I'm back. I think I'm ready to play a video game.
All right, welcome back. So let's go Purple Zodiac. Good luck, my good friend.
You too. I will see you for the PvP bits back in the channel. That's generally the way things go, isn't it? Okay, we're in. I'm not skipping for a voucher. We're not doing that. 4 hearts. We don't have a straight yet, do we? Got 9s and 5s, but we're not Dolly Parton. Thank you so much for the wait, chat. I really apologize for all the tech stuff. I know it's not very fun to watch me flailing. Is this enough points? I mean, if I play King High, I can just play something different afterwards, yeah. So we're going to play that as well. All right. Oh, hello. That's one way to start a video game, isn't it? I mean, with $6, we have to take this. The other option is we take Buffoon Pack and sell whatever we get, but it could be 3. It could be 3 Eternal cards, because Eternal cards can appear in boosters. So we just do this and bounce. Do I want this? It's a fantastic question. Do I think I can score 600 points and then get the money for the next shop, rather than the next shop coming around is going to get like $6 plus any spare hands? I think I'm going to do it. I think this could be where Doc and I diverge, but I have no idea. We got jacks, we got sevens, we got hearts, we got clubs. The hearts are bigger, so take the hearts. Oh god. Okay, thank god, because the hook is going to discard 2 randoms. If we don't make the flush there, it discards our hearts as we play, and that would be tragic. Tens and threes. We need 100 points. Queens will be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That's fine. Because we get the extra chips out of Hanging Chad. Then we get $25. Okay, shop. What have you got? God, I'm so dehydrated already. Right, I'm not rushing. I'm not allowing his pedigree as the greatest Balatro player of all time to rush me. Here's a question. What does this deck even do? Tarot Merchant, Planet Merchant, Overstock. Okay. Remind myself of that real fast. I don't really want clubs. I don't really want blue joker. I do need some more scoring though. That's a given, right? I'd like this extra discard. If you can give me more money, I'd be so grateful. That's not more money really, is it? Well, these will do for a hot second. Hold on. Okay, do I play this now? Or do I wait to try and make a flush house during the PvP? Is a fantastic question. Well, that's fine. Ramen stays secure. This is good with Ramen. So harder to play like a full-sized flush or a flush house, in fact, with that. I do really want to get wasteful as well. It's going to be really valuable to find stuff down the line. Do we ever skip for $25 more right now? I should have done this last round as well, but here we are. I'm going to do this. He's playing the big blind. He didn't skip. So maybe this is where the paths diverge into me being able to dig further in the shop, but who knows? Not me. Plan is to get a flush house and re-trigger the spades and then times it all. How that goes, who knows? Not me. Ugh. My brain's just like, oh, he's already got like 8 glass cards with polychrome red sealing re-triggering kings or something. He'll have opened every tarot card or... Hello.
All right. Hello. I see you have more lives than me.
What? What happened?
Awkward. Very awkward.
Like, I did have a round where I think the score required was 600 and I scored 606 or something, but that is pretty close, isn't it?
Yeah.
The real question is, what do you have cooking?
not cooking necessarily yet. Okay.
All right, I'm ready when you are.
I think I'm gonna have to discard. Ow. That was very painful. I'm ready to go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yep. Understandable.
All right, I will see you in a short while.
All right.
Holy. Okay, chat, we just have to keep up this momentum. I don't know how invested in this flush house I should try and get, because it's literally the only flush house I can make. But also, it did a lot of work for us there. I definitely want this. Do we peep in this first? Oh god. $37. We can probably he didn't skip for $25. He did get some extra money. He got like $8 extra for losing and $4 per life lost. Which of these two things do I do first? Because if it's got Ankh, do I actually break here? Is a great question. Like, having this for late game doubled would be fine. Having this doubled would be okay. This less so much. All right, we'll do it. There is an Ankh. Okay. It's interesting. This can't be destroyed. These can. Would I rather this trigger twice or this trigger twice? Or I could sell them both and guarantee myself a second hanging Chad, but then I don't know if I'm putting myself into the long game too much. This is a real horrendous decision. He's playing a big blind already. I don't know if he skipped a small blind. Could have done. I know he teaches not to skip, but I've skipped. He's skipped. Okay, we have double ramen. Let's see what we can get in this. Hilarious. Did he find this as well, and that's why he skipped? Could be. What are the skips now? Ethereal tag and a free uncommon joker. If I'm going to make this work, I need more malt ahead of all of this. We have a king and a jack of clubs. We could flush house with that just barely, but super unlikely. We do have the extra hand if we want it, which we will take. It's just a matter of when we skip. Oh, this is not the stuff I wanted to see. I need something ahead of all of this. Unless I can definitely play a flush house, which means getting the king and the jack, and another king and another king and another jack to convert 3 cards for the moon. Lovers would actually let me get to that faster. Or I can reroll once and hope to get a 4-point joker. But if I'm flush housing, then we've got 18 up here already. Are we skipping twice? He's ready for PvP. Are we skipping twice? I'm putting all of my eggs in one basket. Seems foolish, right? I don't want to do this. If I skip, I get 0.25 on this. If I don't, I can buy something. I'm going to have to discard a bunch to get to a flush house, I imagine, which hurts both of these, which is rough. Oh god, I hate it so much. I'm going to play this blind, take a shop. Oh my, that's scary. We've got 2 hearts left. I do. Or I could moon in an absolute emergency, though I really don't want to. We can find 1 heart. It'll be fine. If we lovers this, I don't have it for next round, but I can find another one. We don't lose a life. That's the really important thing. I preserve my ramens, and we hope with the money that we now have, we can find a good 5th joker. That's not what I wanted to see. That's great. This is also great. Would I rather take into spades more? Probably, right? How was your shopping experience?
I didn't have much to spend, so I didn't maybe do very much shopping.
No? Did you do some skipping?
That happens sometimes. I'm surprised they let me get away with another one of those.
What does it mean? What could it possibly mean?
I think that might be all I have in the tank, though. Well, technically.
I mean, my high cards are going to do loads of good work for me right now.
All right.
Oh.
It's okay. We got the cash. We got what we came for. See you in the next one.
I'll see you in the next one. Okay, well, this is very interesting. This has got to be better than that. And do we ever just skip twice to reserve ramen and throwback? I mean, we have basically no money. We're not going to get very much money from this. Like, we get no small blind reward. He is playing the small blind. We get no small blind reward. We get money for our spare hands. In an ideal world, I can play 2 flush houses, which is unlikely that we draw one early enough that I feel great about it. Yeah, this is bonkers. This is bonkers. He can probably improve quite a lot in a couple shops. Whereas, like, super duper realistically, what do I achieve? I get $5. I get $4 from this, trying to preserve these. I then get like $12 from this, putting me at 12 on this shop. I reroll once down to 7 and I buy 1 pack. Is that going to be the difference maker here, or do I just go full throwback? And then if we don't win, I've got 2 more lives to pivot. Now, anything that I put in the deck makes it harder for me to find the things I want. 9 is obviously some scoring. A 3 is a card I can make a flush house with. We get to see. We draw 8 cards. And then 5 hands and 3 discards is 40 cards. We get to see 48 of 52 cards. We should be able to play at least 1 flush house no matter what happens. In an ideal world, we get to play 2. Do I take a card? Do I take 1 more card? I never would have thought I would be the one getting to these. I know Doc does like to speak through all of his decisions to chat, though. He's very good about that, being very clear. So either we win right now, or he gets the upper hand and we have to dramatically pivot. But we have 3 lives to pivot when he has 1 life left. It just depends. Like, if his deck is already a bunch of manipulated stuff, my deck really is not. So, but we do get Arrowhead, which is like an extra 300 chips. So that's a lot of chips, you know? This is currently game 1.
All right, man, this could be it. This could be the end for somebody.
there is a chance. I play my pair of 3s. Oh wait, this isn't
Trying to
Yu-Gi-Oh!
find the right balance between not dying here, but then also still having material left over for the next one. Because I could do that.
That's a lot.
I don't know if I could do that very frequently. Like, it might just be the one. Feeling the pressure here. Feeling the pressure, like I gotta do this.
Yeah, the draws have not been very kind right now.
That could have gone better.
Oh, you win the round. That's fine. That saves me any heartache about other decisions I have to make right now, I think.
Oh yeah, hopefully that makes things easier for you. Decision-wise, that is.
Like, I guess I could look for, like, 1 good hand, just because I don't really know what it's supposed to score. Except the game's being real rude about it. So I'm not going to get to play the hand I wanted to play. So I'm just going to send this, and it's going to be nowhere near what you scored, so that's fine.
You still got ramen over there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I gave up on mine. It was too stressful. Every time I hit the discard button, it would hurt me physically.
All right. Let's see how the pivot goes.
All right. See you in a bit.
See ya. All right, chat. I don't know what he's working with, but it's different to what we're working with. That's nice. Basically, we're not going to win on flush houses alone. That's a given now. So we have to find other ways of scoring, which we currently do not have. Well, that helps. I really don't know what our new stuff would have looked like. I think I'm just going to do the small blind now and get my full interest. I'm assuming like one good flush here will score enough points, but if it doesn't, then I have other fears. Actually, 4 malt might not be enough. No, it was not. Okay, that's fun. I need another spade flush to score another 10,000 points. Basically. Alright, we're okay for a second. Just barely. Okay. Even more tarots is not what I need. Neither of these are what I need. Next blind, 37,500. Fine if I can make a flush house. These guys are just getting thinner and thinner. I will take another queen of spades. That helps me a chunk. No. 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 Alright, I need to play a flush house here. Really. We do have 2 6s, but we also have 3 jacks, so... We didn't accelerate through 3 lives worth of PvP, unfortunately, and now we're on the back foot. We have 2 queens and no 9s. I could play 1 flush. We basically have 20 cards to find another queen. Or 2 jacks. I could do this. This seems like it might have been a mistake. If we draw a queen right now... We did not. Okay, well now we have to discard. We have 1 king... and 2 jacks. The ramens are just going to be dead to me. There's the queen. This isn't what I wanted to see. I don't know how 7 multiplies out here. Yeah, we lose life. Brutal. Alright, we have to get away from all of this, but I don't know how to pivot if I don't get a pivoting joker, you know? Another world is interesting. We have 2 9s already. And 2 3s. These are all not the thing I needed to see. Honestly, I don't know what I'm looking for now, but I don't feel like I can make up 2 lives worth of stuff anytime soon. I'm not playing that game. Honestly, Troubadour really would help. It's a weird one, but we've got an extra hand to play. Oh, buddy.
Wow. I have a doubt.
Well, I lost a life.
Oh. I have less doubt. Oh. Okay. Okay. Dang, would this be controversial? I'm glad you can't see what I'm doing over here. Oh, man. I wouldn't admit that to my worst enemies.
Like, if this doesn't score close to what you're operating on, then I have no recourse, I think.
Okay. Operate me.
It's kind of close.
Cool. Here comes number 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got no idea what you got going on these days.
You know, you might be surprised how humble. Sometimes it doesn't take too much. Especially on higher stakes, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm not making it anywhere close.
That's okay. You're gonna get your 1 life power spike. Just
Oh,
like
yeah.
me. It's time to rally.
With my $6.
Now we're tied. Equal power level.
All right, I'll see you in a sec.
All right, see you in a bit.
All right, huge fall from grace. This just has to go. Although, when does this go? Because, like, I still need to get through these blinds unless I skip them both to have a big hand size. But like, I can't skip with this and $23. I haven't seen any glass yet. 6-4-3 king. 6-4-3. +2 hand size. Something wild? No. Alright. Bit late for that. None of this is good enough. Even if I played 3 flush houses, which I'm not equipped to do, I'm still not going to make anywhere near the scores that he's posting. We have 1 more 3. kings and queens, and jacks. 2 kings, 2 queens, 2 jacks. Part of me just wants to play this and draw to the bigger cards, but that's probably foolish. But like, who knows what the best thing to do here is anymore. Oh, we're going to be fine. I hope. I could have discarded for the blue seal, but also ramen, but that was barely it. Oh, good. Why are you always here? Every time you're here. I'm going to do this. So we now have 4 9 of spades. I'll take that, go again. If I had that one more life, I could skip here for $47 and go wild, but I don't. I guess I should hold the queen at least for possible loversing in a second. But 1 flush house might not actually be enough to win right now, is the really rough part. I can do this queen here. We have to do this. That's a given. Right, we need something. What scores that many points? This is going to be... What is this going to be? Great question. I should probably just discard for something better, even if it's like full house or pair or something. We don't want the clubs. The 10 can stay. Ramen needs to go. Okay, with this blue seal in hand, I'm more committed to finding a jack or a 9. Oh look, a 9. But ramen is like spent. Ramen shouldn't be here anymore. My economy just is not here, is the problem. Like, this is 0.44. Would I be better with even Steven? Not really, because it's all face cards and 9s and 3s. But with $7 left, I just don't find anything better in this shop. And then we lose. So I think my goose is cooked, unfortunately. Even if I make 3 flush houses, unless all of his glass is broken. Hello.
Right. Not an especially exciting hand that I've been dealt, but maybe I'm not embarrassed to show you what I got.
I think if you're anywhere close to where you just were, you're going to be just fine.
Okay. So that's about where we were.
Yeah. Now I want to see where you got to.
There's another one. Yeah, kind of lean on resources this ante, so not much changes since last time. That's a change. All right. I think this one's going to be the one, so I'm going to hold this one.
All right, you do that.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
All right, in my wildest dreams, I cannot catch you.
Dang, this was scrappy.
I just couldn't get that fourth life from you fast enough, and then you've just outrun me completely.
The turn, yeah. You know, it's been known to happen.
Hasn't it just?
All right, well, this is the one with a little extra sauce on that one.
I think I... Oh yeah, you got it. GG, sir.
Dang, look at you. Did you get the flush house?
I did. It's about level 4, level 5.
Yeah, there was one round, let's see here, I had like a 3,000 point flush, and then you got like 15,000. I was like, dang, what's he cooking over there?
Yeah, so I went into a spectral pack with Hanging Chad, Wrathful, an Eternal Hanging Chad, Wrathful Joker, and Ramen.
Living game. Oh, hello, welcome back. Living game. Oh, hello, welcome back. I lost you for a second there.
Oh, that might have been literally my my OBS crashing and kicking me out.
It could be. Yeah, I lost you at Spectral Pack, and then you came back at Bit of Growth. So I bet you there were a couple sentences in between there.
If that would have happened 6 minutes earlier, it would have kicked me out to the lobby.
Right.
And we wouldn't have finished the game.
Glad we got all the way through.
I spectral packed with, and then anked, and ended up with Eternal Hanging Chad and 2 Ramens. And then
I did think about using the Ankh, but I was scared of losing Wrathful Joker.
Yeah, I sold Wrathful Joker to make sure I didn't accidentally get 2 of him.
I see. I think if I hadn't lost a life to the hook in Ante 1, I might have sold everything and just made 2 Chads.
As ever, the re-triggering is the thing that ultimately wins and outspeeds or outlasts the high X mult play.
Yeah. But ultimately, I'm glad I stuck with Wrathful Joker because it was kind of lucky that we ended up with Arrowhead, but Wrathful plus Arrowhead, every flush is good instead of just some flushes being good.
Yeah.
And then so I was able to score, in the past couple of PvP rounds, like multiple hands.
I'm getting an error that says the lobby no longer exists.
Yeah, we got to start over.
Okay.
Maybe. Can I get a new join code? Is it the same? It looks like the join codes are the same, but if you said you can't join, then let me try again. There you go, sir.
Thank you. Alright, so now I get to pick a variable.
Yes. You did me the honor. You played on the Zodiac deck for me. Thank you.
That's quite
all
alright.
My dreams have been fulfilled. Now it's your turn.
I guess we will do the Hail Mary play and go to black deck.
Black deck? Alright, then we gotta play on white stake.
Okay. See, I used to let my opponent pick gold stake and then slide in with the black deck after they'd made that decision.
Gold stake, black deck, we just both lose. It's just a race to the bottom.
That's the whole point. That's where I stand a chance at winning.
Ah, I see. Yeah.
All right, I'm ready when you are.
All right. Good luck.
You too. Okay, black deck, 3 hands, 6 slots, 3 spades, and a perfectly adequate straight. Well, this keeps us going very early for a good while. You never know what's in here. I would like that. Lots of things to think about. If I buy this, we're not getting any interest because we go down to 4. There could be anything incredible in here. I'm going to look. I'm going to do this because that plays with retriggering. I almost don't need to take half now, but I'm gonna. We have this flush with an extra 4 malt and 20, so I think this is fine, although this is probably even better, right? Because we get plus 20 on 20 chips. 20 times 20 is 400, plus the extra smidge that we get from the other stuff. No need to mess around. Pass on this. Cards played previously are debuffed. There goes my ace. What does this do? 40 times 23. 10 times 40 is 400. 20 times 40 is 800. Change. Hello, old friend. I'm going to keep 10 for interest. Try and grind it out a bit. We are on white stakes, so we get small blind rewards. High card ace is 3,000 points. Good to know. Do we ever do this? That's a good suit. That is a good suit. Jacks, 10s, 9s, 7s, 4s. Oh, I have an ace. What am I even thinking about? Right, is PvP next? It is. I like economy stuff. Am I going to play any flushes anytime soon, though? I mean, it's going to change every round, isn't it? So I probably should. I'm not going to do that because it would take me down to $10. It would be worth 4 malt to me, which is not very much. Do we just commit to holding $17 for the next round? Like, unless we reroll and it's photograph, but even then, right now that doesn't help me so much. So I'm going to commit to my economy here. Hello there.
Hello. They told me I'm not supposed to tell you. I've got 6 jokers.
Already?
Already.
Golly. I forgot you could have a 6th one.
I often forget that I have number 6. Forget that I have an extra slot. All right, what's the damage? Okay, that's not that bad. Okay. In that case, I might do one of these. And one of these. Cool. Oh, I better get in while I still can. You know, I've played against other people who have been known to take my hands away. They play too fast, that Zeno character.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that guy. All right, good life.
All right.
See you soon.
See you in a bit.
All right, that was fairly expected. This is interesting. This is interesting. We would have found all of our aces there. Maybe there was something we could do, but as it stands, not so much. If we want to stay on this track, doing this is not the craziest idea. But also, if we have this, we should almost certainly do this. And if we're going to do that, it should probably be on a face card rather than an ace, because we might get sock and buskin, though what are the odds we necessarily get sock and buskin? If we get hack, we can put it up to a 2. Sock and buskin, dusk. I don't know. I'm gonna go with my gut. It's pretty good. What's our blind requirement? 2,000. We're fine with that. I don't really want a negative tag. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want interest. I want paintbrush. This is still like 3,000 points, right? Yeah. Oh, I should have looked at this. High card next time, though. So definitely want to get loads of value out of that. We showman. We have a big blind to do on full interest. I could play a flush, but I don't need to. Any ace is fine. I want to play high card a bunch of times, though. So here's a mediocre high card. Then I'm going to urgently discard and find aces. Good, okay. Here's another mediocre high card. And then we can see what a polychrome high card looks like. We don't have any gold or anything to worry about discarding for. Polychrome high card. $4,000 points. Such a difference. But we have money, which is nice. Oh, damn you. We already made a bunch of hearts. I don't want to burn that much. I don't really care about making more of this stuff, particularly. I'm not hexing. I'm not wrathing $43. I don't want to make copies of, like, the 10 of hearts terribly much. More hearts. Well, there could be a heart-shaped pivot in our future. Oh my god. Okay, well, we're buying this, obviously. It's very expensive, but, you know. This is on flushes. Are we on PvP next? We are. Do I want 10 mult? 12, yeah, 10 mult holographic over anything else right now? I'll take another ace. Or will I take a stone card? I mean, it's 50 chips. This is a lot more mult, I think. Chat, I really have to pee again. We'll do the PvP first. Am I going to roll for $6? I'm not. Hello.
Oh, it's you again.
Yeah, it's me again.
All right. I had an interesting sequence of booster packs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The last card I picked up was an incredibly interesting looking card. Not a very good scoring one, but looks really interesting.
Oh. I don't have anything too spicy, just the classics so far.
Sometimes the classics are the best.
Yeah. I got old reliable to-do list.
I've got a to-do list in front of me as well right now. I'm not getting any money out of it though. In this present moment. Now this I think this is going to be a very close one. Going to be very, very close indeed.
I'd prefer if it wasn't.
I got ya.
Oh, by a hair. Good job.
All right, I'm going to be slow because I have to run to the bathroom again, but I will be back.
All right, see you in a bit.
All right. We're muted on the Discord and we're here, and that's very interesting. That could be a whole other ace I get to play. This is disconcerting because we are not playing smiley faces. Although this is +5, this is +4 and 20, so swings and roundabouts. We score 3,000 on a blind, so we can probably do this okay. Then this will be ready to go. When that's ready to go, things will be very interesting. But right now, I think we just play the blind. Get our interest. What do you want? 3 of a kind. There's a world where I can make a 3 of a kind happen. But I think right now, I just do this. Actually, maybe not. Because, wait, 2 kings, 2 queens, 2 sixes. Oh, come off. So wait, how important is this $4 to me? I don't know if this wins because of Invisible's polychrome. It doesn't. Okay. So I have the world's smallest shot to try and make 3 of a kind. There are 2 9s, 2 kings, 2 queens. Hey, lovely. That's 4 whole extra dollars. Right, this is active. I knew it. I knew it would come around. It's not too late to pivot. It's not. It's not too late to pivot, and I probably should think about pivoting. We've got 3 lives, he's got 3 lives, but we've got retriggers here, we can have retriggers here, and that is a lot of retriggering. So, I'm going to... Would I rather have another Hanging Chad or another Sock and Buskin? Because I can fix the Hanging Chad by selling these 4, or I can sell these, buy that, and take a 50-50. I think the Hanging Chad is probably easier to make glass really pop off on. More hearts. It's kind of funny. Like, we're up to 28 hearts. If we find Bloodstone, we are laughing. Right, I need flushes. Because we need to get the base multiplier of the flush higher. Do I want Grabber now? We have 1 blind to do. God. We still get a shop if we lose this blind. Though I'm real scared that we're actually going to be able to do this now. On reflection. Polychrome Ace High is not going to do it. I do have some flush houses available. Kings, Jacks, 10s, 9s, 8s, 7s. Like all of it, basically. There is 1 8 of hearts, 2 7 of hearts, 1 4 of hearts. There's no more 10 of hearts. The steel card is really important for our base scoring needs here. I could do this. Flush at 50. I need to make this wild. Flush at 6 is not going to do a lot. Like, if I get this to 500 points, which I'm not going to, that'll be 3,000. So, do I just hold out for a flush house? If I get a flush house, it's like 14 mult. So, if I got 700 points times 10 would be 7,000. Except I'm not going to get 700 points. What am I talking about? Oh, I don't know. We got a bunch of 7 of hearts. We got a bunch of King of Hearts. We got a bunch of 10 of Hearts. We don't have a bunch of 10 of Hearts, but I've already got the 2 of those. We've got 2 7s, 2 Kings, no more 10s. I'm going to do this to turn over more cards. Because I want to turn over 5 cards. Right, we've got 10s and 9s. There's 1 more 9 of hearts in the deck. It doesn't re-trigger, but it's the 2 pair that I have right now. I can turn over 8 more cards of 29. Or 10 more cards, but I think I need this to win. Oh my god, never unlucky, never punished. Is there a Queen of Hearts? There is not. Okay, we just play this and hope it's even remotely close to this. kind of wasn't. Kind of wasn't. Is this going to be half of what that was worth? I doubt it. We get some more re-triggers off of the face cards, but I don't think it's 2,500 points. No. Okay, we lose a life. Big cash injection. If I'd had this hand, ironically, I probably would have been okay. Okay. $42 is lots. He's ready for PvP. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. Okay, good. This I could do. I don't think I need ice cream here. No, and no. Ugh. We've done this dance already. Damn it, I definitely need this. This is like non-negotiable. Oh yeah, there's like a whole strategy about it's like not overexerting yourself and just taking the L, but right now I don't think I have that luxury. If I lose this one now, I'm on last life and that's it, you know? What did he score last? He only scored 14,000, so depending on how much change he has made, I could go into debt, but like, that's the wrong one, that's the wrong one. I only have 9 spades. But I feel like I should almost buy it for high card. This is gross. I don't like this. Hello.
Hello.
Sorry I was late for class.
Let's start him off with one of these.
Well, I was going to have one of those.
Okay.
Oh, it's not very good.
Okay, well. We can do one of those too. If you would be so inclined.
I mean, I can send one of these back at you.
I guess I'm realizing now, maybe hitch my wagon to the wrong horse, let's say.
I mean, there's a lot of horses and a lot of wagons, so... Oh, I also lost a life.
Right. Right. So...
I'm down to 2.
Maybe this is not unreasonable to attempt one of these. But then I'm not sure what the follow-up's gonna be. Okay.
All right. I am not in a great space.
Okay. Just tell me whether or not I need another one.
I'll send this one and then we'll find out, I guess. Because this is not the one I wanted to send. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Chat, it's bad. It's bad, chat. It's bad. Where's Bloodstone when you need it? Immediately. Do I ever take this in line with that? I probably should. And then do a small blind. Yeah, ramen's cursed, it seems. What do I even want to attempt to do here? This? Bloodstone Next Shop Trust. I trust you. Oh, that's not good. I think I need a flush house. My whole deck has 9 spades in it, though, which is like a whole thing. 2 7 of hearts, 1 ace of hearts, 2 king of hearts, 2 jack of hearts. Yeah, not die is the goal right now, isn't it? Not dying would be fantastic. We've got 2 7s. That's something. Honestly, let's do. Oh, let's do this. Would I rather this trigger like 8 times and then polychrome, or polychrome 6 times? It's a fantastic question. I think I want the... This is going to trigger once more than that. So this is better, for sure. I mean, that's better than anything I was doing with my hearts. There's a smiley face. Probably get rid of ramen for that. I need glass, man, or something. That's what I need. Like, I've got all the retriggers in the world and none of the X-Malt. I still have credit card. I can go into debt. I can go into debt. These are not the things I wanted to see. Do I sell credit card, take Acrobat and have ×3 × 1.87, or do I just ditch ramen and keep the ability to have debt? I've chosen the latter. It's time for the big blind. I can't believe I'm looking for a spade flush in a sea of 1,000 hearts. This is absurd. Not that it's worth very much to me if I don't find the polychrome ace, right? I guess it's okay if I lose my $3 of extra and wait till the final hand to do it. Perhaps. I would say these runs have been very not ideal. All right, no ace of polychrome. I might just lose here. I have no idea. I should have kept a different spade and held this, but too late now. No X-Malt, doesn't matter where any of this stuff goes. Smiley face. I should have just swapped this for smiley face. Why didn't I do that? Forever punished for being dumb. Yeah, why didn't I just do that? Dummy. I can double $4 into $8. I should have opened this pack first to not see that. I don't know what to do anymore. Buy this. Find one glass card. Once. Denied. I played this so bad. So bad. Have a glass spade in you. I can't afford this anymore. I reroll, I go to -19. That doesn't help me. Oh, it's so over. I am so cooked.
All right, I'm glad you made it. I see you're on 1 life, my friend.
Yeah, I told you I lost 1 last time, and then you took me down to 1 in the last PvP.
That means it's time for your power spike.
It's not. I wish it was, but it's not.
Let's start here. Dang. I'm gonna take a risk here. The
Yeah.
results could be devastating, but it is risky.
I have like 1 series of events where something reasonable happens, but whether I dig through to that many cards or not, I have no idea.
Right. I'm on 54 cards. I don't feel great about that. The eyebrows, sorry, the eyebrows are at an all-time high.
I didn't know you had eyebrows.
Yeah, apparently they're actually they're quite prominent over the glasses.
Learning all kinds of new things about my friend today.
What are the odds we draw another king? What do you think?
50-50, it happens or it doesn't.
All right. Turns out it happens.
Ooh, that's exciting.
All right. I'm ready when you are.
Just 1 moment. Okay, I think I am ready.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Damn.
Ooh, a ×2 difference. That's it.
Yeah, I made a foolish mistake. I kept with the spade instead of taking the smiley face when I really should have, and it just punished me.
I even went as far as 2 smiley face.
I see that. I do. Like, I was on Scholar with aces for a while, and then that was going okay, and then I had to pivot, and I just didn't ever have money to pivot, even holding onto credit card just to get to something. Oh, there's a button that says I can view your deck now. I'd never seen that button before.
You can see what I got. You know what's wild? In the first round, I had the Broadway straight. I accidentally clicked 4 instead of 5 cards.
Wow.
So I couldn't afford the Scholar.
I see we both have like 100 million hearts.
We did, yeah, it was 2 sigils for the
Yeah.
hearts. That was pretty sick.
Well, GG, sir.
Yeah, GG's.
Congratulations on your spot in the finals.
I guess.
I mean, it can't be taken away from you now.
Yes. Well, thanks for the games, and good luck with you've got one more match against, you said, Nandre?
Yeah, so basically, for anything to work out for me now, I have to beat Nandre 2-0, and Zeno has to beat Nandre 2-0. So Nandre gets no points, and Zeno and I both get 2 points, and that way we both go to a final playoff. Or if Nandre wins against Zeno and I win against Nandre and I are both on 2 points.
I guess part of me wants it to be close matches just because I think it's more fun that way when it's close, but part of me also just wants to see you again in the finals, just wants to spend more time with you.
I mean, we should definitely carve out some ways to spend more time with one another regardless.
Yeah, that's something that we could figure out anyway. Like, we can always make up excuses to spend time together.
I mean, if we haven't done so before...
Something I'll say...
After you.
What's that?
After you.
Oh, I was going to say, maybe one thing I will say about Nandre is he doesn't stream Balatro full-time like most of the rest of us, so a bit of a dark horse.
Ah. I know he likes a plasma.
Could be Plasma. Yeah. Plasma, the people know the end game, like the big high-scoring, repeatable X-Mult end game, but, we got to play the short game, too. You got to get through all the early antes and figure out how to score a lot of points with a lot of chips sometimes, and I think Nandre's got it figured out.
Well, if we don't get anything cooking sooner, because I've been in the perpetual limbo of moving house now for 3 months. And hopefully, because I've got all these plans for things I'm going to get productivity done wise when I've actually moved into my new office and all this stress is behind me. But at the very least, we should definitely see about doing some stuff together when 1.1 comes around.
Oh, sure. Yeah. That sounds great. Good luck with the move, which apparently is still continually ongoing.
Well, basically, we sold our apartment back in October. We agreed to buy a house in November, and then the guy who had agreed to buy our apartment decided he no longer wanted to buy our apartment in February. So then we had to find a new buyer immediately to not lose our onward purchase, and then that basically reset all of the documentation on selling to the new buyer. So with any luck, things will get progressed through the rest of the legal chain, and we can be moving sometime in kind of like late June, mid-July, perhaps.
Okay, sure. Well, that sounds all horrifying.
It is. Don't ever buy a house.
Have everything kind of moving quite along and then fall apart quite suddenly.
The insomnia has not been fun.
Oh. hopefully on the other side of it now.
Fingers crossed. Well, I hope you continue to just have fun doing what you're doing in your 100,000 subscriber state. Although it's now like 111,000 because that really shot up even faster, didn't it?
Yeah, apparently if you put out a video announcing a certain number of subscribers, then on that same day you'll get a bunch more.
Oh, well, I'll go do like a 12,000 subscriber special.
Yeah. Just keep announcing it every 1,000. All right, it's been great hanging out, man. Take
Yes,
care. Have
you
a
too.
great evening for you, right?
Yep, enjoy the rest of your afternoon and your evening after.
All right, take care, man.
All right, cheers, man. Bye. Chat. We were crushed. Theosis, we will not have that kind of slander here. Doc is the most wonderful human being. All right? We love Doc. We do not imply, even if it's just a joke, we do not imply anything bad about him. Thank you for the follow reflections. I made like a couple of small mistakes and I just couldn't pivot fast enough and I didn't have an economy going, you know? Never mind, eh? At least we didn't get crashed out on during that first game because that would have been even more stressful. What time is it? It's 6:45. Do you guys just want to play some Balatro for like half an hour? Where could we go? Let's just do yellow deck white steak and see if we can cook something. Oh no, we can't. That is too perfect to describe my situation in life. All right, I don't know why single player is crashing when multiplayer was working, but I am not gonna sit and troubleshoot it right now. So that is the stream, guys. Thank you guys ever so much for coming out and supporting. I have my next match tomorrow? Question mark? Let me see if I can find a Chrome window among all of this stuff. Week 5. Week 6. Nandre versus Gothic. The 15th of May is tomorrow at 7 p.m. English time. So 7 p.m. English time will be the next match against Nandre, and then he's got Zeno on the 16th. So we might not know our fate until after that, depending on how things play out with me versus Nandre and then Zeno versus Nandre, and if there might be a tiebreaker or what. So yeah, that's the situation. No idea if we'll get to the finals. I'd love to get to the finals, but it's hard when you have only 3 more points available to you. What decks are my favorite? That's a great question. Anaglyph deck is always fun because skipping is just like, feels a little bit silly because you're not normally supposed to do it. Ghost deck's great with the Hex card. Erratic deck is fun. Yeah, it's all good stuff. All right, guys, thank you ever so much for hanging out. I'm sorry we couldn't stay a bit later, but we'll be back tomorrow for my final game, or possibly final game of the series. Thanks ever so much for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.